Hi there, everybody. Michael Rosenkranz here. We're at Clintonwood Park to celebrate the 29th annual Independence Fest. As always, there's so much at this event, so come on along with me. Let me take you around the festival. We're back at another Independence Fest. I have with me Connor Schuster. He works special events for Independence Township Parks, Rec, and Seniors. Connor, this is the 29th year of the Independence Fest. For those who may be new, why don't you tell a little bit about the people, the history behind this?
Yeah, like he said, event has been going on for 29 years. We missed a couple years because of COVID, but this is a great way to get the community together. We have a vet celebration. We have live music at every corner of the park. Lots of food trucks, so many events. We've got a kids zone with inflatables and face painting and balloons. It's a great way to get the community together.
You name it, they have it, it seems like. How does it feel every year to see this kind of a turnout from a community?
It's awesome. We get thousands of people coming in, and we run this event from 11 a.m. all the way through the fireworks at 10 p.m. So it's great. We get about anywhere between 10,000 and 15,000 people in the park.
I have here next to me Larry Blackett, Battalion Commander of the 1st Royal Artillery. Now, Commander, we just had the Veterans Ceremony behind us, and I gotta tell you, no matter how many years we watch this or we do this, 15 years now, it gives you goosebumps and chills just watching it.
It surely does. This is such a great event to recognize our patriots that were involved with the American Revolution and all of the veterans in all the wars and our current veterans. It's just a special time to thank and to recognize and to appreciate the liberties that we have here in America. It's wonderful.
Speaking of patriots, you have a little bit of the theming going on. This goes back to the Revolutionary War, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. This is a Revolutionary War uniform. I am a member of the Sons of the American Revolution, and to be a member, you have to trace every generation from yourself back through to the patriot that fought in the American Revolution. And I've done that, and I'm honored to be representing them and all of them that fought in that wonderful event that gives us our liberty.
And we are certainly very honored to have you in our presence. These two cannons here right next to us, these were fired today in the ceremony. Why don't you tell me a little bit about them?
We fire a 3-gun salute. That's symbolic of the salute to recognize the event and what we're doing. The 2 guns, to explain a little bit, this is a mountain howitzer. It's a 3-inch mountain howitzer. It's modeled after the Prince from 1751, and it is live fire. It actually will fire, and it's made as close as we know how to make it original. Even the wheels are original from the Civil War. They're probably 175 years old. And the other gun is called Quick Billy, and Quick Billy is a half-size a gun that's a single horse pull, which is called a galloper, and they use that to be able to fire and then move quickly to a new location and fire it again. It made the enemy think that there was a lot more artillery out there than there really was. So that's a galloper. This is a mountain howitzer.
And they certainly brought an amazing twist to this veterans ceremony. I am here with the one, the only Clark Lewis, a wonderful juggler and stunt performer based in Michigan. Clark, what in the world did we just see?
Well, you saw the juggling stunt show is what I call it. It's a lot of odds and ends, but I do like juggling, chainsaw juggling, daredevil balancing stunts, sword swallowing, all those kinds of things.
A jack of all trades, I guess you could put it.
Yeah, kind of like that, master of none, exactly.
There you go. That is awesome. How long ago did you get started?
I got started about 18 years ago with just juggling. I was just a kid that learned to do it because I was bored. and it turned into my career, you know. So it's kind of crazy to me when I think about that. I didn't think that I could make a living out of it when I started, and I didn't really have anybody in my life at the time that did. So I was just doing it for the pure joy of doing it. As I got older, then I got to meet people, you know, when I was a teenager, and it started to dawn on me, I think I could actually do this full time. And here I am, you know.
That is awesome and a great story nonetheless. How do you feel to see this kind of community turned out each year here at the 29th Annual Independence Fest?
Well, this is, you know, the people here have just been so nice to me. You know, and like I say, it's only my second year, but, you know, I'm so glad I could come back. I'm glad that they liked my show so that they invited me back, you know. But yeah, it's like I've done 2 shows today, and the crowds have just been wonderful.
It's been really fun. We have had a lot of nice people come up and ask us about our swim lessons, and it's been a great time.
I'm here with Kylie Harper of Goldfish Swim School. Kylie, how you doing? You ever been to this event before?
This is my first time, actually.
First time, actually, but Goldfish has actually been here for much longer than that.
Yes, we have been coming to this event for the last 10 years.
10 years. How long has Goldfish been in business in Clarkston?
12 years, I believe.
12 years, so a household staple here in Clarkston. I am here with Karen Yank and Beth Harries of US Therapy Dogs, and I'm also here with a little furry companion here. Who do we have here below us, Karen?
This is Merlin.
This is Merlin. How old is Merlin here?
Merlin's a 13-year-old Australian Shepherd.
13 years old. He certainly doesn't look like 13. Beth, when did you take Merlin in?
He graduated in 2015.
2015. So was it mainly for older dogs, or do you mainly bring some younger dogs in too?
We like to get younger dogs that can be as young as 1 year old to come in, and they participate in the program. They get their Canine Good Citizen certificate and advanced certificate. And when they finish the program, they're certified as therapy dogs.
And Karen, I understand, I saw you giving Merlin a little bit of commands earlier. Does he know some tricks?
So Merlin's a certified trick dog too, so we can do some tricks for you if you want.
Absolutely. Let's see what Merlin's got here. I see. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Wow. How do you like that? That is awesome. Well, it's a historical first at this year's Independence Fest. Would you believe, folks, in my 22 years, I have never had an elephant here. Now, some of you may be going, Michael, what in the world? Why haven't you had an elephant ear? Well, you know what? We're about to change that. Hannah, we got an elephant ear right here, and you know what? We're gonna try it out.
All right, I'm ready if you are.
Alrighty. Let's just break off a little piece of this here. You gotta make sure you get some of the cinnamon in there too. There we go, a little piece broken off. Let's give it a try. Oh my gosh. Outstanding.
Your life has now changed because you've had an elephant ear?
I am now a changed man after having an elephant ear. Go get you an elephant ear here at Independence Fest. Go get your sweet tooth filled and whatever you else may be craving. I'm here with Bentley Gordon, owner of Sweet and Sticky Barbecue. Bentley, how you doing today? Been to this event so far?
I'm doing good, man. It's going good so far. They say it's going to pick up real good later on.
It sure is, you know. Gotta get that barbecue going right for all those hungry people later. What are some best sellers at Sweet and Stickies here that people have to try?
The pulled pork, the brisket, and the ribs, and the top 3 sellers.
How does it feel to see this turnout from a community like this each year?
It feels good, man. You know, you get to give out a good quality piece of food and, interact with the people of the community.
I am here with Logan Brico of Detroit Metro Ice Cream. Logan, how you doing? You ever been to this event before?
Yeah, this is my second year here.
Second year here, so relatively new to the community and to this Independence Fest. How long has the business been running for you?
About 10 or 12 years.
10 or 12 years. What are some staples here at Detroit Metro Ice Cream?
Everyone loves the chips galores, the strawberry, shortcake sandwiches, vanilla sandwiches. A lot of good stuff we got here.
Absolutely. Nothing better than to just get some ice cream on a hot day like this. What is it like to see this community turn out for the 29th Independence Fest?
A lot more people here than last year. It's been pretty good for us. I like coming to this event. It's always a good time.
Is a true community tradition. A lot of families spend year after year with us here at the park, and we wouldn't have it any other way.
I'm here with Lisa Christensen of Independence Township Parks, Rec, and Seniors. Lisa, 29 years of the Independence Fest. For those who may be new, why don't you tell them a little about the history behind this event?
Sure. So, we're in our 29th year here at Independence Fest. Through the years, I would say the event has morphed a little bit. We're definitely a little bit larger now. Many years ago, the festival started being called Festival of Fun, and then we changed it to Independence Fest to kind of better represent the community. But it is my favorite day of the year by far. So we pull this off with the help of about 150 staff and volunteers. So it's an all hands on deck event. And we start at 5 a.m. and we'll be here till right after the fireworks show, cleaning up and making sure the park is back in order for tomorrow.
Absolutely. And speaking of fireworks, we got a whole array of them behind us. Zambelli Fireworks is hard at work making sure that these fireworks are going to be illuminating the bright skies of Independence Township tonight. It's a lot to go in for a fireworks show, isn't it?
It sure is. It's a big operation. Zambelli is great. We have worked with them for almost all 29 years of this festival. They are wonderful. They take care of us, and they do a spectacular job.
Well, it wouldn't be the 4th of July without a little fireworks. And right next to me, I have Nate Salazar of Zambelli Fireworks. And Nate, right around us, I mean, this covers almost the infield going to the outfield grass of fireworks. How much exactly do you have here?
So right now we're looking at about 1,100 shells and about a little over a dozen cakes that we're going to be sending up, absolutely illuminating Independence Township tonight. It's going to be an absolute blast, literally and figuratively.
How does it feel knowing that you are illuminating the sky and just creating such a magical moment for not only families out here, but to celebrate America's independence?
It's important to, obviously the 4th of July, everybody celebrates it, everybody comes out. It's such a momentous occasion. And it sounds like cannon fire out here. I mean, that's our job. And it's not to do it, haphazardly. We're taking all the safety precautions. That's something that's held paramount at Zambelli. So everything here is by the book, and we're trying to keep everybody safe. There's a perimeter here. That's why we're on the baseball field, right? You got to keep the gravel. So there's no grass fires, nothing of the sort. And honestly, at the end of the day, it's just about having a good time, Michael.
Well, thank you so much for watching, and thanks for stopping by with us on the 29th Annual Independence Fest. It was so great to have you all along today. Until next time, I'm Michael Rosenkranz, and hey, after all, this is Independence Township.